I attempted to complete Stoneshard, and boy, it was a disaster. From running away from boss, hunting down weird looking entities and many deaths,
Oh, I'm dead.
it was a roller coaster of emotions. So come, join me on my first part of me attempting to complete Stoneshard. Our journey began as we took on the role of a prisoner named Varen, awakening to the sight of a guard waiting for us. He smugly informed us that we woke up just in time for the ritual and that we would be of great use to them. Before leaving, he warned us not to try anything funny or we would meet the same fate as one of our fellow prisoners. Once the guard was gone, I attempted to move around my cell, only to realize that the shackles were restricting me. I quickly removed them, finally regaining my mobility. Nearby, I spotted one of my comrades, Locke, lying motionless in a pool of blood. Though the sight was grim, I had no choice but to search his body for anything useful. Fortunately, due to the guard's negligence, I managed to retrieve some lockpicks from him. Weak from the lack of food and water over the past few days, I devoured the bread and drank the water Locke had left behind before using the lockpicks to escape from my cell. As I stepped out, a glimmer on the floor caught my eye. A simple iron bar.
Let me get an iron bar. Equip it, I guess. Okay. And then
Not the best weapon, but it was better than nothing. I carefully navigated the dark corridors, scavenging anything I could find. You never know when something might come in handy. Also, the blood trails along the ground still look fresh, a grim reminder that the other prisoners had been taken not long ago. Before I could process everything around my vicinity, the guard from earlier spotted me and shouted,
whoa. The f scared me.
I attempted to dash into a corner and use his blind spot to my advantage, but my plan failed miserably as he swung his sword first. Unlucky.
Oh, that was easy. Let me take that.
After a few tense exchanges, I managed to take him down, leaving him to bleed out on the cold stone floor. Pressing forward, I found another fallen comrade, Burn.
Burn. Bled to death. Such a foolish way to go.
The guilt of not being able to save them weighed on me, but I had to keep moving. The rusty chains from earlier had left my legs aching, but I managed to find bandages and healing salves to ease the pain.
I'm in pain, so I need to... I guess a healing salve will be needed.
I also came across a stash of weapons and opted for a small hatchet and a wooden shield to better defend myself.
So we'll take more damage. I feel like maybe we need to play like that. It might make more sense.
With each step, I fought off more guards while searching for an exit, and hopefully more survivors. That was when I stumbled upon something unusual, a pyromancy book.
Bah. A pyromantic treatise. Just like the good old times in the academy. Got to recall a spell or two.
Okay.
Reading through it, I learned the art of fire magic. Now, I had the power to incinerate anyone who stood in my way. As I ventured deeper, I quickly realized that my weapon had vanished.
We start already. Hey, where's my weapon? Oi! Where my weapon go? Diary page. Shit, where's my weapon?
Left with no choice, I equipped a shift to defend myself. Soon after, I encountered a terrifying entity known as the Tormentor. It was clear that this thing was no human. A thought had crossed my mind.
How do I know if he's stronger than me?
Well, there was only one way to find out. By fighting it. I hurled fireballs at the creature as it slowly approached me. Just as I thought I was gaining the upper hand, I realized something horrifying.
What the f? So many?
Knowing I would be dead meat if they surrounded me, I retreated and fired another fireball, taking out the closest one. I then dashed up the flight of stairs, hoping to lose the rest. Thankfully, I made it in time and used the moment to recover some health before attempting to fight them again. Descending once more, I found the two remaining creatures waiting for me. With no other choice, I engaged them head on. Or at least, that was the plan. After slaying another, I rushed back upwards to tend to my wounds, only to realize that I was bleeding.
Am I bleeding?
I quickly patched myself up before returning to finish off the last monster. With the path now finally cleared, I pressed forward, battling more entities along the way. These fights then rewarded me with new skills such as the double lunge.
Maybe double lunge. I feel like double lunge allows me to... Yeah, I can fly, I can go further. This will get me out of situations also, so I think that's good.
After what felt like forever, I finally saw what seemed like an exit. But as I stepped closer, I realized it was merely a greenhouse-like structure. I replenished my resources and filled my stomach with some leftover food from one of the cops before continuing my search for an escape route. Climbing yet another staircase, I was suddenly met with violent tremors. The entire building shook and debris rained from above. I had arrived at a corrupted chapel. With everything set up the way it was, I knew exactly what was coming next.
I swear it's the boss. I swear. I knew it there.
Baron, you are alive! Run while you can!
No, Daryl. I'm here to save you, bro.
No! Don't leave us
Yes,
here!
Rinwood know what's up, bro. I'm a hero.
Please! Make it stop!
This guy looks like a... I don't know, man.
An uninvited guest. We were hoping to save you for last. But since you came here willingly...
So, you are the one behind all this madness. You'll pay for everything.
How arrogant! Look around you. It's over. Soon both the Stoneshard and your souls will serve the higher purpose. Still, the court appreciates your courage. You could serve us well. Put down your weapons, and perhaps we'll spare your life.
If.
Not
Come
to this
fight me.
time, abomination.
Well then, we show you mercy, and yet you reject our gifts. Let the ritual begin. Kaya North, Mirror.
Whoa.
You guessed it, we've met the boss. The Archon began his ritual, sealing off any hope of escape. I followed the quest instructions and made my way to the statues beside him. The statues then cast a spell, causing bloodstains to appear around me. Instinctively, I dodged. An excellent decision, I must say, as the stains quickly turned into pools of blood that I could only assume dealt massive damage. I swung my pitiful little sheath at the statue, chipping away at itself. I grew careless, thinking I could destroy it before taking any damage, but I was very wrong. As I struck again, the statue unleashed an explosion of blood around me. Trapped in a corner, I had no choice but to take significant damage, pain surging through my body. But I refused to stop. Bit by bit, I shattered the statue and wasted no time moving on to the next one, all while dealing with zombie-like creatures trying to catch me off guard. As the final statue crumbled, the Archon's armor shattered. He screamed at the top of his lungs, claiming that he had ascended before transforming into a gargoyle.
Wait, he killed himself? I was supposed to kill you. Oh no. Right. Okay, now we really
Have
fight.
mercy. What a
If
foul.
I wasn't taking this fight seriously before, I certainly had to now. The Archon charged at me, but I narrowly dodged his attack. My initial strategy was to kite him and hurl fireballs, but sadly, my mana was running low. I decided to unleash as many fireballs as I could and figure out what to do next later. After a few attacks, I was out of mana. Desperate, I checked my inventory and equipped a crowbar, preparing to fight him head on.
Bro, I just gotta man fight him. What happens if I man fight him? Yo, he's 1 HP. You. Come here, bitch.
With one final blow, I slayed the Archon. As he fell, my trapped comrades were freed, and a strange looking item, the Stoneshard, dropped from his remains. I picked it up and made my way to meet the others. What happened next, you might ask? Well, that's a story for another day.